Hello guys, quick live session. Hello guys. Hi Lina, how are you? What do you mean by get to the point? What do you mean? What are you guys up to? I just finished a call with the group that I coach, so I thought that I would say hi. Hawaii, nice. I would love to go there one day. Oh, thank you. So USQ is saying I love your post. Thank you so much. Have you checked my YouTube channel? I post daily. And I think like if you are really into femininity, you need to watch me on YouTube because like the explanations are thorough. You get to understand it better. Great that you are taking care of your body, Candy. And don't forget that you can watch my free femininity webinar for the next few days. I'm gonna delete it soon. So yeah, if you are serious about femininity, you have to watch it. The link is in my description box. Not description box, well on YouTube, yes, it's in my description box. And here on Instagram it's it's in my bio. My channel is HighValueQueens. You have the link in my bio as well. Just type Eunice HighValueQueens on YouTube and you will find me. I want to know what you struggle with when it comes to dating, femininity, self-confidence and all of that. What issue do you have? So I'm getting some requests, like some of you want to join my live, but I'm sorry, if you want to join my live, you need to DM me first because I need to make sure that you are aligned with my brand and all of that. Before I'm saying that because once like I was scrolling on Instagram and one content creator said that someone asked for an invite and then she accepted, and then the guy was naked and all of that. So I don't want it to happen here on my platform. So yeah, this is why I need to know you first before accepting you. So Sweat July is saying that she thinks that at 33, men that are her age want younger women. So I want to talk about it. Many women think that yeah, men want younger women, and it's true actually that younger women tend to be more attractive because part of being attractive is youth as well, right? Your skin is younger, you have more energy and all of that. So yeah, I totally understand why you could be worried about that, but at the same time you need to know that you can be 50 and still look good, right? You have many ways to be 50. It can be 50 and then you are like, you act like a grandma and you are boring and all of that, and you can be 50 and still look beautiful and still look chic and still take care of your body. I have a friend like that. She's ready to retire, but her husband is still madly in love. She's still super chic and she has a super high self-esteem. So you see, it doesn't mean anything, and she still gets on. She still gets hit on in front of her husband and she's like 50. So you see, it doesn't mean anything. And also what I want to say about men who are into younger women, when you look around you, like, you don't see much of a difference, right? When you look at couples, like even when the guy is 40 or 50, he will tend to date a woman who is approximately his age, right? And this is why I'm saying what I'm saying, is that men, yes, they find younger women more attractive, but at the end of the day, it's the women who decide who they're gonna date. So the old man can find them attractive, but doesn't mean that that young woman wants the old man, because most women don't want men who are way older than them. Like 2 or 3 years or 5 years is fine for most women, but a woman who is like 20, 22, she wants a boyfriend who is her age, and who plays guitar, who does skateboard, basically someone who acts her age. So you have nothing to worry about. At the end of the day, you are still the woman. So as long as you look good, you take care of yourself, and you are feminine, playful, and all of that. And honestly, like 33 is extremely young. Why are you worried about that? Like, it's extremely young. Oh, this is so sweet. Thank you, Robin. So I'm going through your... So Babe Carla is saying, I like a guy, but he hangs out with many... I'm assuming you meant many women. As he didn't ask me out, I'm not his phenotype, maybe, but I'll let him go, right? So, yes, if he doesn't ask you out, then it doesn't matter, okay? The only men that matter are the men who ask you out. So Kelly is saying, the men are following my lead instead of me following theirs. We need leadership, and these men are giving us too much control, in my opinion. What type of man makes the best husband? What do you say that they follow your lead? Like, are you the one initiating? Because I don't really see how they can follow your lead if you don't initiate. Hi, Soraya. So Candy says, worked as a cop where I had to be tough, how to pull back on being strong. Yes, I can totally understand why you felt like you had to be tough, because you were in a very masculine environment with not just masculine energy, but with men, and most men are wounded. Let's say what it is. Most women are wounded, and many men are wounded as well. So what you need to do is, like, you need to be in an environment where people are healed or working on their healing. And you can also work on yours. Oh, thank you, Shabkar. Thank you. So I have one question here. Would you text a probable high value man that sent his PA to give you his card? What is PA? Personal assistant. Okay. He couldn't come up to me because he was swamped by women. Do you think I should contact him? How? I don't understand. Like, how did you meet him? It was in a restaurant. And what do you mean he was swamped by women? There were women around him? When things like that happen, you need to tell his personal assistant to tell him that if he's serious, he needs to come on his own. And many rich men do things like that, like they treat women like prostitutes. So yeah, make sure that if he wants to see you and he wants to talk to you, then he needs to move his ass and come say hi. So Wangari is saying, I guess we have to fall in love with ourselves daily in order for them to love us. Yes, I totally agree with that. It's extremely important for you to have a very high self-esteem, and I think most women don't realize the level of self-esteem they need to be magnetic. This is something that you constantly need to work on. Oh, this is so nice. Minan is saying, not a question, just wanted to say I love following you. Your advice has helped me massively with my dating standards and boundaries in general. This is so awesome. I'm so happy. And don't forget that you can still watch my free femininity webinar. It's going to help you understand men better and understand yourself better as well. So Saraya is saying, I feel like the person who I am dating is slowly fading away by shorter texting. It doesn't propose to meet up. I feel like it's a bit one-sided and it makes me very insecure how to deal with this. I'm so sorry you have to go through this. But you need to understand that at the end of the day, like that stuff fluctuates because it's emotions. So if you feel like he's chasing you less and it seems to be chasing you less, you need to have a conversation with him and tell him that this is not working and you have to let him go. Like, I don't see other things to do. Is he your boyfriend or was it just like, a few dates? Raya is saying, if his behavior becomes inconsistent all of a sudden, should I confront him or observe more? If you feel something off, if you feel that something is off, you need to trust your intuition. Like, you aren't crazy. If you feel like something is off and the relationship isn't fulfilling, then yes, of course you need to chat with him and tell him that this is not working, and just like what I said before, you need to let him go. So Kelly is saying, the men who I'm talking to are talking to me every day, so pen pal, and expressing they like me and want to continue getting to know me, but I'm initiating the phone dates, etc. Too nice or not interested. You should not be initiating the phone, okay? He needs to be the one calling you. He's the one chasing. You receive what he does for you, but you should not be initiating calls. Set apart where is saying women show they care too much. I agree. That's why men think they have them and don't invest. I totally agree. Like, men need to feel like, at least at the beginning, that you aren't too much into them. They aren't into women who are too much into them. And you should not be too much into them anyway, because you don't know them, right? It's just a projection that you have, and because you saw a few things that you like and you told yourself, oh, this is him, and it's like you decided that he was the love of your life. And if you decided that he was the love of your life, you can also decide that he needs to work for your love. You see, everything you're gonna do in life is a decision. You need to train your mind to think that no, he needs to prove himself, and you need to train your mind to understand that it's not because he has 2 or 3 things that you like that's gonna be a great relationship. Because what you think is a standard now, we'll find out that at the end of when you'll be over him, you will understand that that requirement wasn't even that important. You see, what's important is the relationship being fulfilling on many levels, not just because, I don't know, you are into swimming and he's also into swimming, and then your brain is like, oh, okay, he likes what I like, we're gonna be great partners. No, it doesn't work like that. It's important, of course, to have hobbies in common, but it's not the entire relationship. At the end of the day, he still needs to pursue you, have great values, be a provider, and be in love. Okay, this should be the main thing. He needs to adore you. So April is saying, I'm messaging several men, but none of them have set up a date. What should I do to get them to take me out? So for how long have you been chatting with them? Because if it's like less than a week, then it's normal, because most men will wait a little bit to ask you out. So if it's more than a week, then yeah, let them go, because they won't ask you out. So Saria is saying, I'm just dating him for like three months and a half now. I find it very hard to let him go. When you say dating, is like you've been seeing one another, or are you guys committed? So Nehal is saying, for context, he saw me in passing. I was flanked by women. Not him, probably. Why he could not come up? Is he like a celebrity or something? Because I can't think of a reason why he would ask his personal assistant to come to you. So Elle is asking me what books I like. It depends. Like, what are you looking for? Philosophy, femininity, self-confidence, spirituality. Hi Kristen, sending love to you as well. So Bunny is saying, I have an attachment problem. When we are together, I'm so much secure and easygoing, but the moment we go long distance, I become so anxious and needy. We are in a relationship since 1 year and a half. Okay. Maybe because when you are with him, you know that no one is around, and when he's away from you, you are worried about him talking to other women. It could be that. So Kelly is asking, how can I get out of the painful stage? Be patient or stop responding to their messages. The only way for you to get out of the painful stage is making sure you are their real type. And the only way for you to make sure that you are their real type is when you do nothing and you let them initiate. That's all. This is something that I want to mention. Like, femininity isn't about you chasing men. Like, it's not about you having all men. Okay, it's about you being confident enough where you trust that the right man will chase you and will do everything for you. You see, this is what it means to be feminine. It's not about having all men, because it doesn't work like that, because you aren't the type of all men. And even if you are feminine, attractive and all of that, you won't be the type of all men. Just like a man can be masculine, very sweet and all of that, and still not be your type. So you see. So one of you is asking, how can I get a guy buy me clothes for our first date? I talked about it in my book, so make sure to grab it. It's the How to Bag a High Caliber Man in 12 Weeks. And you can have it in my bio. So Clay's asking, is there a difference between exclusively dating versus in a committed relationship? No, there isn't. So Neal is saying, my connection went off as you read my questions, so I should ignore his card. Yes, for me, like, when a man does things like that, you have to talk with his personal assistant and tell him, yeah, if he likes what he sees, then he needs to come on his own, because this is something they do to women when they feel like this is not respectful. If he wants to talk to you, then he needs to come. And in what country do you live? Is it like an Arabic country? Because I know that some soccer players, like big soccer players do things like that in clubs when, they like the girl, and then they tell their bodyguard, oh, okay, tell her that I want to see her. This is something that they do, and it's not like they think that it's not like this is something classy. they tend to treat women like prostitutes, so make sure that it's not like that. Guys, again, don't forget that I opened the doors of my group coaching program. It's only for a few days and I'm gonna close it. So if you are serious about becoming magnetic and you want to know how to date from a place of confidence and go from anxiously attached to securely attached, you need to join my group coaching program. It's amazing. The results that I'm getting with the group that I have is amazing, and it's such a privilege for me to see them grow and become more confident, and in all areas, not just in their dating life, but also at work and in their relationships. That's just so amazing. So yeah, I hope I will meet some of you, and if you are still doubting and don't know if this is for you, you can book a free discovery call with me, and all you have to do is send me a DM, and yeah, we will gladly chat. Okay, for self-confidence, I have a lot to say because one of you is asking me which books I recommend, and I would say that all the books that I read helped me somehow, and yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to say that one book helped me with self-confidence. I'm gonna think about it and maybe create like a YouTube video on that to help you be more confident. So one of you is asking, do you believe in cultivating a balance between dark and light femininity? I'm not sure to understand the difference between dark and light femininity. I just know femininity in general, but I don't really make the difference between dark and light. Anne is asking, what if a guy doesn't want to commit? I'm so sorry you have to go through this, but if he doesn't want to commit, then there's nothing you can do, because he still needs to feel like committing to you was his decision. And most importantly, when you date, you need to make sure that the man falls in love first. If you fall in love first, it's already over. So Edgy is asking, will this help him be more romantic? What would help him? My group coaching program? Because if you're already dating, like my group coaching program is for single women. If you're already dating and you are committed, you need to join my Patreon. And again, like if you want to join, it's in my bio. Description box if you are on YouTube, but otherwise in my bio. What if the guy is in love with me but scared to get married or make that kind of commitment? How do you know that he's in love? Also, Age is asking if my course will help him be more romantic. This course isn't about making a man more romantic. It's for single women anyway, so it won't be what you're looking for. And if you are looking for dating advice for women who are already committed, you need my Patreon. Okay guys, I need to go. I'm gonna come back later. Well, not today, but like later this week or maybe next week, so that we can have another Q&A session. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye.